Alright, welcome back. Today we will be finishing out Recover Knock List, wherein we theoretically recover the knock list.
Yeah, this has been going on for a while, this mythical knock list.
I am fairly certain this is the longest of all the portions. I didn't really realize this until later, because I thought, oh man, there's a lot more of this game to go, and then I was like, oh no, this is just far and away the longest. So, at the very least, this first portion is awful, and the second one is acceptable. The third one is kind of fun. But this is, just combine everything you've learned with poor shooting controls, jumping like a champ, punching dudes.
Just run straight up to him. He has a gun, but he's not well trained or anything. He's not trained to use that gun.
He has terrible reaction times, just, what the? Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot, on top of everything I mentioned of it not being super great, escort mission.
Oh, that's unforgivable.
We have hit the full Monty of terrible gameplay tropes all at once. Platforming in a non-platform game, really awkward shooting controls. Oh yeah, and I think it was like one of the first times I did this. That little pipe I just bumped my head on when I fell into the platform, I somehow managed to like hit that and fall backwards into the acid. It's bad. And so yeah, she starts yelling, oh no, they're gonna get me, do something about it. So I just flail wildly with my gun.
Yep. That's, yeah. Wise decision making. The type of thing that Tom Cruise is known for.
Oh yeah, there's that. You walk down to where you need to be and there's a guy just standing on the wrong side of the hallway.
Where does that door go? Does it go to Narnia? Does it go to a better game? No, it just
No, it
goes
goes to another man. It goes to another man, surprise! You thought it was progress, but it was me! Deal! Oh, goodness gracious. And then, so now we need to backtrack. Luckily, the backtracking is mostly just walking backwards. So, at the very least, to her wait for me, I am bad at running. She's actually pretty okay as far as speed.
She's running pretty fast for a sedated woman.
Really badly, apparently, too. Just constantly, oh my god, I'm gonna fall over. I'm just, well, you're handling yourself pretty well, babe.
Yeah, Jesus, the last time I was sedated, I was like Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster if you're talking about the book, I suppose.
Or Frankenstein's monster with an inner ear infection.
Yes.
In my personal cases, because there was a lot of falling down if I tried to run. Oh yeah, by the way, that starts a timer. So now there's a timed portion where you don't know where you're supposed to be going.
And it's ticking down during the cutscene. That's great.
Yes, this is the level so far that pulls the most. This was the first level, I think, that I played it and was really just like, oh my god, this game's really bad, how did I forget? Oh no. I have consigned myself to this. So you're doing an escort mission with someone who does not follow you perfectly on a timer where it runs down while you... Oh yeah, there's... Whew.
Better use the other gun.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tom Cruise says as he gets shot.
The best and or worst part of it is since they just disappear when they get knocked out, and the tranquilizer fires just as fast as anything, and on top of that, it's a one-hit knockout, and then their corpse disappears. The tranquilizer is just the best gun. It's far and away for handling people. Also, where did Candice go?
What is she doing?
Where did Candice... Because, like, I'm at the last room, and I just need... Yeah, see, that's a supercomputer. Okay, great. Where the fuck is Candice?
Is she high? Oh, wait, no, yes, she is.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, maybe we should have kept better watch of her. So, okay, what... No, at this point, I was just completely and totally baffled. Like, do I have to go get her? Did she fall so far behind that? Oh, no, hello, there she is.
Oh my god, she got stuck on a corner.
She got stuck on a corner. What a time to be alive. So, once we finally go and wait for this platform, and surprise, another guard came out.
Oh my god.
And I fell in the insta-kill slime.
I'm so glad you left that in.
Fuck this game. So, now, here's what happens if it does work. And even in a pretty well done run, you still, I mean, it's like 2.5 minutes, I think, or 3 minutes was the timer started at. I mean, you have a minute of wiggle room, but as we've seen, that's not as generous as it seems. Because this game is bad.
I like how he just held a gun to your face after, like, you have accomplished your mission, and he probably got the order to shoot to kill. He just held the gun to your head and did nothing.
I am master and commander of Fist Tech. No one will ever out-fist Tom Cruise. And here is the next mission. So, it's that hallway we ran through, but the traps are different this time because of reasons.
Explosive gum. Looks like Christmas.
I'm really sad that one didn't say it's like super fun at parties like the Face Changer did, because the Face Changer, that's like one of my favorite lines. It's just like, oh, it's a blast at company parties. It was like, yeah, the explosive gum that can blow up walls, also a blast. Everyone loves it.
Heh, heh, heh.
Hey, chew this. You're fucked. So yeah, those things look pretty innocuous. If you walk like another foot, they will just wreck you. Unless you shoot them once, then they spin around helplessly.
Whoa, we weren't designed for this. Who would think that someone would shoot a bullet at things that shoot bullets?
That's ridiculous. That's stupid. You're stupid. No one would do that, says KGB hallway design. So we get to the computer. Don't touch the computer. On one of my run-throughs, just as soon as I got here, hit the computer thinking, oh, it'll just open the door. Great. Guess what happens if you hit the computer and not Candice?
Instant alarm, game over, you lose, goodbye?
Turns the electric floor on and kills her.
Oh my god.
And oh, and see, once again, super sedated. Just wreck that dude. Just kick him right in the fucking head. No problems. Second person was very intimidating.
Jesus, like, if I take, like, a Benadryl, I'm just, like, I'm a total zombie. What? And she's on, like, some, I don't know. What?
And, I mean, she can't weigh more than, 17 pounds total. That's including skeletal structure. So, I don't think it would be, like, super, she wouldn't be super great at handling things as far as drugs. I don't know. She's very tough. Surprisingly so.
Maybe she's an alcoholic.
I guess. Oh, yeah, and by the way, you just go find her and she's knocked out. And, oh, he stole the disc. Oh, you mean the disc we've spent this whole mission looking for?
Oh my god.
Why did you let her have it? Why didn't you take that?
I swear to God, Candice.
Dumb. You imagine if the whole objective of this thing was to set that lady free and get the disc. You obviously can't throw her into Tom Cruise's pocket, but at the very least, it seems like the knock list would be a pretty high priority. You know that thing with a list of every undercover agent that has ever existed?
My head is spinning right now. And not just because I took too many Benadryl.
Just the brilliance of this plan.
Also, you would think that they would think to make, like, a copy of this, but I guess this was, back in, when did this come out? Like, 1972?
Yeah, roughly 1777, where the supercomputers actually ran on abacuses, I guess.
The supercomputers were just a bunch of dominoes lined up.
That's how they calculate physics through experimentation. So this part is just run up behind that man and punch him. Then run up to this man and punch him. Guess what we do for most of this?
When did you... Where did you get shot from that, like, you were ramming into that door and your head just flung back?
Who even knows? Probably through the damn door, and now we... I do have a gun at this point, so I could theoretically switch to using a gun. But why would I? I'm Master and Commander of Fisticuffs! So there's one thing we actually do have to do. And it's another thing that if you think about it, I will give them a pass if the failing wasn't such a big setback. So you have to unfreeze the video cameras, but before you do, you gotta make sure you put on the mask of the guy you're trying to frame before you step back out of here. Which again, it's actually reasonable. It's just something that maybe should have just been automated by the game, because it's a really small detail to miss, and then you have to do everything over again.
Could easily be remedied by putting in, like, a reminder, like, you know, Candice saying, like, hey, remember how we're trying to frame this guy? Maybe you should do something to frame this guy.
Yeah, and that's the thing on top of that, is they remind you to do everything else in this game, like 12 times. Like, there will be a thing that you have to step on in front of you, like a bag of equipment, and it'll be like, hey, don't forget to step on that bag. Oh yeah, and now we just take it off again. Yeah, just a light framing. Don't, you know, get the part where you run out of the building. This part, man. This part.
Fireman disguises. I'm just picturing that as, like, dousing yourself in lighter fluid and torching yourself. Fireman. Is the floor lava?
Oh no, that's the smoke generators that we use to convince people there is a fire, and as you can tell, they are very effective. This seems like a hella dangerous situation. Let us cheese it. We gotta get out of here.
As we all know, fire rises and smoke sinks.
Yeah.
What is this man doing?
Pathfinding. Okay, so there's the one person, there's all these firefighters, that's the one we actually needed to talk to. And so he tells us to go to the bathroom so that we aren't noticeable by people. Yeah.
They're not gonna check the bathroom. I mean, you know, you gotta have some decency when you're trying to, arrest somebody.
By the way, there was a guy. Yeah!
I'm still bewildered by these bathrooms, how it's like just unisex except for two stalls that are next to each other. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really...
Why would you go to the trouble of having like an otherwise unisex bathroom, but sex segregate the stalls?
I don't know. I think it might have been the development team, like they only put in one bathroom, and then they realized, you know, like, oh shit, we, you know, if we don't put a label on these, you know, it's too early for people to understand, or on the whole, accept the idea of a unisex bathroom with multiple stalls and stuff, and then they might be like, oh, there's urinals, so it's a men's bathroom, so where do ladies poop? Gotta, you know, gotta keep that, my immersion in this game where nothing makes sense.
I like how you followed up, well, there are urinals in here, where do the ladies poop?
Well, there's still so, yeah, I don't know, it's dumb, this game's dumb, everything's dumb. Dumb, I hate it. Why'd I do this? Well, join us next time for, I'll be starting on the CIA escape with interrogation. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Candice, you got stuck in the door. Nope, okay, you're out of the door.